Alright, y'all, so today we're going to be talking about ways to save your money. Alright, this is very important because now we are living in a day and age where I'm an adult now and I know what is going on inside of the grocery store when it comes to bills, when it comes to working your job. A lot of us in the 9-to-5 world, trying to escape the 9-to-5 world, we need a rubric. We need something to help us understand what's going on. You and your significant other need to have a game plan. No more hanging out, no more going places where it just does not make sense if you're not going to monetize your life. Alright, now in this video they don't talk about content creation because that's a whole different side of the spectrum of what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. So these are the basic rules that AI generated, pulled up for us today. So we're gonna go over it. So saving money is about making conscious choices about your spending and finding opportunities to reduce your expenses. Here are several categories and specific ways to achieve that. All right, number one, budgeting and financial planning. Create a budget. So this means that you have to say, all right, I can spend no more than $200 on groceries. I can spend no more than $60 on gas. So that's $260 right there. All right. And then what I would say is you have to put aside for bills. So if you make, let's just say you make $800 this week and you get paid every week. So you make $800 a week and you have $260 set aside, and now you're left with what, $640. All right. If my math is wrong, I really apologize. I ain't gonna count. But half of that money is really going to your bills. It should be going to your bills. Don't wait until the end of the month and then put together all your money and then try to pay all your bills. Like, that's not how it works. You take money out of your check each week. All right. I'm really giving you game. Like, please, guys, please, man. Like, this game is intense. Like, you have to learn how to save money and know what money is. All right. So it says track your income and expenses to understand where your money is going. This can save areas where you can cut back. The 50-30-20 rule is a popular method that allocates 50% to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or debt reduction. So guys, unfortunately, in the 9-to-5 world, yes, if you save $50 out of each check, 50, 100, 150, 200, you have $200 now within 4 weeks to buy the Air Forces or buy whatever you need. The new shoes, the new camera, you know what I mean? And I think, what you would rather buy, shoes or a camera? A camera is an investment. You can start taking pictures. Now, the camera may not be $200. I'm just giving you an example because I said shoes. But if this camera is $400, you just take $100 out of each check, wait 2 more weeks, you know what I'm saying, and then budget your money, and then just see, like, okay, if I can spend $450 plus the warranty, so it might be $550, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go in towards it knowing that this investment comes with the warranty. Any camera that you buy, it comes with a warranty. So that's what I would say. That's all I would say. You know, just learn how to take money out of your check each week. Don't spend your money just because 4 weeks you can spend a lot of money and not save no money. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't like once. We can take once out of there if it was up to me. So the 20% savings, like, that would just increase because you have to save money for rainy days. Trust me, you'll run into a rainy day where you need some money and you want to be able to help your family whenever you can. All right. Set financial goals. Having a target like an emergency fund or a down payment for a car or home provides motivation to save. Yes, you definitely gonna need money when you have to get a car note or a car or a home or a apartment, a condo, however you want to call it, a RV. All right, so you want to be able to make down payments in the beginning stages of anything, especially when it comes down to a car. They're going to ask you, how much can you put down today? And if you don't know that, then that's when I come in, you watch this video, you watch all my videos, and it actually is going to help you improve the way that you think about money. I understand money. I understand credit card money. I understand debit card money. And if you don't know the difference between the two, I spend my money on my credit cards, and then I use my debit cards to pay off my credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. I don't use my debit card to buy like the little rinky-dink, whatever's I need, like a salad. Use my credit card, you know what I'm saying? And then pay it off before the end of the month. Pay it off, or make my minimum payment. If I know, like this year, I'm not working on my credit, but I'm going to make my minimum payments, and I'm not going to stress myself because I'm saving my money to pay off my $3,000 debt that I'm in. That way, when I take care of the debt that I owe, I will be able to get a loan from the bank. And that's a whole nother story, but honestly, that's just the way I'm thinking. So, all right, that's all. You just gotta have emergency money or a down payment money. That is very, 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 very good. Automated savings, set up automatic transfers from your checking to your savings account, so a portion of each paycheck goes directly into your savings. All right, that is important. You don't have to set it up that way. You can do it. You can do cash. You can do money orders. You can do a security deposit box where you have a personal space in the bank where you can store your jewelry, your whatever you don't want your significant other to see. You know what I'm saying? I have to be real with y'all. All right. Prioritize needs versus wants. So I'm gonna read it, but take out the wants, man. The wants could be like clothes and shoes and shit like that. Like, man, listen, wait till the end of the month, pay all your bills, see how much you got left, and then wait 2 more weeks to buy you that. You don't need to go out. You don't need to go to Miami. You don't need to go to this plane ticket. You don't need to do none of this stuff unless you're monetizing your life. You're on social media. You're on TikTok. You're showing your personality. You know what I'm saying? And I understand TikTok now because it's all about showing the best parts of you playing a video game, you loving your dogs, you on your health journey, you are lifting weights, you are the person that loves to try on clothes and stuff like that. You want to be on social media, like eating food, for example, will blow you up on TikTok. So, with all that being said, take out the wants and then work on your needs first. Save up a couple months. Take the 2 to 3 months to save and be smart with your money. Get your tax money back and be smart. That's another conversation. All right, track your spending. Know where your money goes. Empowers you to make informed adjustments. All right, so like I said, investments. You need investments to understand what's really going on in your life, because this one stream of income is not going to help you save money. It's not, bro. You're going to have to hustle. You're going to have different hustles. Speaking to all my ladies as well. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to do hair. If I was a girl, I'll be doing hair. That's the first thing that popped up in my head. Like, what? Nigga, come here. Boom. Bam. Now I'm making money off hair in the hood, turning it into legit money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing nothing but just doing hair. Then monetize it. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your YouTube. Put it on your TikTok. Now you blowing up. Now you don't need to work a job because you created an LLC. You now you have a brand. Now girls want to get their hair done with you, and now that can convert into men getting their hair done with you. Learn how to cut hair. Go to barbering school. Learn different trades. Like my boy, he works on cars. He's a mechanic, and I said, look, bro, work on alignment. Work on changing an engine. Work on different things that can fall into you advancing yourself as a person that knows what to do, because all mechanics know, and all these jobs are really getting over on everybody, but it's a part of the business. That is another day, another story. But I'm the type of person that I don't like to depend on nobody to tell me that I need to do it, unless it's like a transmission, unless it's like an engine. Then you actually need help. You have to spend what they are telling you. You know what I mean? But I want to learn about cars so I don't have to ask my homie. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I mean? I want to just be able to depend on myself when it comes down to that. So that's the informed adjustments. You just got to start thinking. All right. Reduce discretionary spending. Cancel unused subscriptions and memberships. Review your streaming service, gym memberships, and other subscriptions to and eliminate those you don't use frequently. I fall victim to this because right now I'm not really going to my Planet Fitness, and I have been spending $25 a month. I can get a massage, I can get in a massage chair, I can do extra things, but I'm not really utilizing the $25. So really I just need to be a regular, subscription, Planet Fitness member. But I'm on my health journey and I'm working on myself. So that is going to eliminate me not utilizing my membership. And I'm not going to talk about anybody else in their situations. I'm only going to talk about me and what I see with other people. There's some people that have the gym membership and they don't even go to the gym, like me. Not as much as I would like to. I go to the gym, but it's not I want to go more than 3 times. I want to go almost every day, spend however many time I can, you know what I mean? Because time is precious, bro. All right, eat at home more often. Restaurant meals can be expensive. Plan and cook your meals at home to save significantly. My girlfriend makes a salad. It lasted daggone 2 days, 3 days. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We ain't spend no money on eating, unless my kids, they want whatever from Wendy's or McDonald's or something like that. To me and my girl have been together for so long that money doesn't even bother us when we spend $12 to $16 or whatever on food. But I literally don't eat fast food anymore because I understand what's going on, and I want to change my life. I want to get rid of my gut, and I want to be fit, man. I want to have my journey differently than everybody else. But you can save way more money eating peanut butter crackers, oodles and noodles, and ravioli every day, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Go back to the mental stage of where you didn't have this when you was growing up as a kid. Speaking to all my 92 or 90s babies, early 2000 babies, you know what I'm saying? We have to remember this is where we started. We was eating Spam. We was eating ham sandwiches, bologna sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? It won't we had the money to do what we wanted to do. All right, limit impulse purchases. Create a shopping list and stick to it. Avoid shopping when hungry or emotional. Very important. Consider the 24-hour rule. The bigger purchases, giving yourself time to reflect before buying. So this has nothing to do with food. I knew I wanted cleats. So what I did was I waited until the end of the month. So I waited 4 weeks, saved up some money, bought some cleats for my son, and I bought cleats for me for only $116. I could have easily spent less more money, but on the side of town that I'm on, I didn't want to drive across town to that's more gas, that's more traffic, that's more everything that comes with it. And I got my son with me, and he's falling asleep on me. I gotta make sure I get the right shoe, stuff like that. It's you gotta prioritize, how you spend your money and save your money, you know what I'm saying? And then back to the food, I don't want to, I feel hungry because I eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. But honestly, once I eat the fruits and vegetables, I'm really not going to be, I'm going to be full, but I know I'm going to be good for a very long time. I don't have to continue to eat like everybody else that eats the processed foods and stuff like that. Find free or low-cost entertainment. This is very important. Utilize your local library books, movies, audiobooks, according to Foolproof Me. Look for free community events, outdoor activities, or host game nights with friends. All right. So this is very important, man. Like, listen, we don't need to go to the Carolina Panther game if you can't afford it. You can watch it on TV for free. Some of us. Some reason in my house I cannot watch the Carolina Panther game, which is fine with me. I can go to YouTube and watch the highlights. So it's always alternatives that can help you get into a situation where you don't have to see it live, unless you're just a fan and you want to see, like me. Like, I have to watch Lamar Jackson. At this point, if Shador Sanders is playing, I have to watch it. I love his story. I love the background. I love what they made him go through, and when he shines on the field, even when he goes through adversity, he's still gonna have fans. He's still gonna have people watching. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like, you don't need Hulu and all of these things to watch BMF or watch if you can't afford it, bro, like, just don't focus on that. Focus on you. Focus on what you got going on. Like, focus on, like me right now, I could be asleep right now, but I chose to stay up and I chose to put in this work because I need to increase my value when it comes to making more money on my YouTube channel. All right. I don't like this one. It says borrow from friends and family instead of buying or renting movies, or borrow from the people you know. The less you need people, the more better you'll be in life. That's how I live my life. I don't need nobody for nothing unless it's advice, unless it's wisdom, unless it's somebody giving, constructive criticism and it's a person that I actually respect. So everybody that's around me, I respect. And the people that give me tough criticism, I never cut them off. I listen. I diagnose what they say, and I say, okay, cool. But I don't want to be like, hey, let me buy your air fryer for like 2 days. Like, nah, bro. Like, no, run it up, bro. Go get your own air fryer. Go get your own microwave. Go get your own crib first, bro. Go get your own house, bro. Go ahead and get your whip right. Fix your headlights, bro. Check on the maintenance and all that. You know what I'm saying? I got to maintenance my truck. I got a low level of engine oil. So now that my truck is cooled off, I'm going to go in there, throw some oil in there. You know what I'm saying? So check my antifreeze. All right, so we're going to go to number 3. So, all right, save on household expenses. Reduce energy consumption. Turn off lights when leaving a room. Unplug electronics on standby. Use cold water for laundry and adjust your thermostat to save on your electric bill. All right. So this is very important. When you're not using, my girl got on me, I was leaving my mini fan on. I sleep with a fan on, ceiling fans, all that stuff. If we're not in the room, cut it off. Doesn't need to be used. If I'm in the bed sleep though, I'm using. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just learning that, that was the extra cost that was hurting the electric bill. Consider a home energy audit. A professional can identify hidden leaks and suggest improvements for better installation and lower energy bills. That is very important. I think that's something that I want to take down and just make sure that we don't have any air leaks. I know one air leak that's really messing up the house is my garage. So I already know I gotta fix that, you know what I'm saying? Just off the strength of me thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? Seal air leaks around windows and doors. You really want to do that because honestly, like, mildew and like mold grow around the air leaks, you know, and when it gets cold, it's about to get cold. It's almost September, so it's about to be cold. All right, all this summer heat is about to be over with. Your windows contracts moisture. It literally, when it rains, it contracts moisture. It's going to be wet. So if you have air leaks when it's raining, just imagine having an air leak when you are when it's cold outside and it's snowing outside and it's, you know, it's cold rain. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, the reason why I know about this situation because my stepson had an air leak in his room when we lived in the apartments. They said that they fixed the air leak because we noticed it in the summertime when the wintertime came and he had mildew and all this other mold growing around his window. It's a brand new window, brand new, but that air leak brought in the moisture, and then it just created this bad vibe where we had to like literally sanitize this whole window. You know, things like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, upgrade to energy efficient appliances and LED lighting. All right, these can reduce your energy consumption and lower your bills in the long run. Compare utility providers. Research to see if you can get a better rate on your internet, phone, and cable bill. Please, guys, I recommend Google Fiber. All right, I recommend them. Make sure you pay your bill. You know, so I pay $100 just for my Wi-Fi. I'm a streamer. I'm a content creator, so I have to have great Wi-Fi. I can go the extra mile and pay extra, but I'm learning that right now I need to save my money for other things, for my kids, so they can get new shoes and they can get new clothes, and we can buy new dressers. Do things that, like, the simple things, like, you know, buying food for my kids. Like, that's very important because I have to make, they really don't eat everything that I eat because I eat a lot of hot sauce. I used to eat a lot of hot sauce. I used to eat a lot of like spicy foods that I know my daughter can't eat. So, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the internet, phone, and cable bill, but I'm just saying, like, there's certain things that you really need, and you gotta be the CEO and make the executive decision to do these things. All right. Number 4, save on groceries. This is very important. All right. Plan your meals and shop with a list. This prevents impulse purchases and ensures you buy only what you need. That's very important. That is very important, bro. All right. So, like I said, when I went to CDL school, if I didn't say this to y'all, I went to CDL school and I basically saved a lot of money for 4 weeks. Well, really 5 weeks. I was out there for 5 weeks, and that's a month and a week, and I was able to spend maybe $90 on oodles and noodles, ravioli, peanut butter and jelly. That's all. And the peanut butter and jelly lasted the entire time, the whole month. It's just me eating it. Man, I probably had to buy like soap. I had to buy flip-flops and things like that. So I don't trust hotels and stuff like that. But the hotel that I was in, like, you know what I'm saying, I never stepped barefoot into the tub because I was sharing with a roommate. I don't know what he got going on. He don't know what I got going on, and I'm very, you know, OCD on certain things. So I gotta protect myself at all times. All right. He might have blisters. He might have fungi on his feet. And I don't know that. He ain't tell me that. And then you step in there barefoot. So it's like, hey, you gotta protect yourself. So that's what I would say. You know what I'm saying? All right. But anyways, the oodles and noodles, the ravioli, it legit helped me save so much money. That $90 that I spent, I barely had money back then. Saved me so much time, and now I have a legitimate job where literally it comes with a phone, it comes with a laptop, it comes with a credit card, it comes with a gas card. Like, that alone just put me in position to do the things that I do now. And now I live a different lifestyle than most others because they don't have a CDLA. But it is what it is. Buy generic brands. Many generic brands are just as good name brand but cost less. I buy Reebok. Reebok is my go-to now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mess with Shaq, I mess with Allen Iverson, so I'm wearing Reebok, and it's cheaper. You can buy Reebok at Walmart, and it's Reebok, bro. Like, there's no shame in buying Reebok, bro. Like, it really isn't. They have great shoes, they have great clothing, they have better shorts than Nike, literally, because the type of shorts that I bought from Reebok, literally, it will like soak up all the sweat. It's like waterproof like shorts, and they cheap, like $10, $12. So it's like, bro, take that to heed, bro. Like, you don't have to buy the Versace underwear, bro. Like, go buy some Hanes, bro, or you can customize your own underwear nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So you can cut the cost, man. Shop, sales, and use coupons. So all of this stuff, I may not read all the stuff, but I had a teacher literally. She would use coupons, and she would come to school with a binder full of coupons. She'll give us a test. She'll be over there cutting her coupons. She'll take a picture. She'll say, "Yo, I just spent $435, but with these coupons, I saved $375." You know what I'm saying? And will show us the groceries, show us the laundry detergent, show us the soaps, show us everything that she's buying for her kids. Like, literally, bro. Like, I need to get on the coupons, like, for real. All right. Shop during off-peak hours. Go to, if you need to get anything from Home Depot, go early in the morning. They open at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Go early, bro. Ain't nobody really in there. Everybody, all the employees are walking in, getting, set up in their home areas and stuff like that. I went to go buy like a lot of 2x4x12s. If you know what a 2x4x12 is, then if you don't, look it up. But you basically can build like a wall, or you can build a foundation for a storage shed. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, man, like legit, man, like for real, wasn't nobody in there. And I bought a bulk of 2x4x12s and 2x12x16s early in the morning, bro. Had it in my truck loaded up, ready to go, delivered it, did everything I was supposed to do. So that's what I'll say. What's another spot? Walmart. Nobody's at Walmart at like 7, 8 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a shopper and you got an off day. It might be Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Boom, wake up early in the morning just to go get the groceries. Or you might do it on Friday. You might do it whatever day you can, do the grocery shopping. But it's very smart to do it. Even in Target. Early in the morning, ain't nobody in there. All right, shop seasonal produce and buy up in bulk strategically. In-season produce is cheaper, and buying staples in bulk can save you money if you use it all. So I used to overbuy like batteries or something like that, and I'm only using it for my remote. My remote don't need batteries like 2 months at a time, so I overdid on the batteries and literally didn't have to use them, but they was always there, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to overdo it. All right, avoid pre-cut or prepared foods. All right, so you'll spend more money on some chicken that's made at Publix, but you can go to the crib and make it yourself. You can save hella money, man. This is all about saving money. Like, you don't have to go to the store to eat, bro. Like, unless it's like a grocery run, like, you know what I'm saying? We forget that we don't really need like a full meal. Like, we don't need to eat 3 times a day. Like, we can be good. Like, seriously, but I'm just being real. We don't really have to eat as much as y'all think. We don't really have to. Like, I only ate like once. I ate fruit and I ate some shrimp, and that was it. For $5, man. Shout out to Rob, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Publix. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, man, it was just the level of thinking that I'm on. You know, it helps me save money. And I talked to somebody today. He sold all his Jordans. He sold all his Timberlands. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, nah, listen, man, I'm all about saving $1, man. I'm all about, and that's what this video is about. It's about being smart with your decisions. And like, I haven't bought shoes in a while. When I buy shoes, I probably buy me 1 pair of black Forces, 1 pair of black, all white Forces, and I'm good. And I probably use those shoes for the pictures, and then that's pretty much it. All right. Save on transportation. Consider walking, biking, or public transportation for short distances. Reduce fuel costs and maintenance on your vehicle. Literally, you don't have to go across town to like get to where you need to be. Like that's OD. Like, man, like if you can't meet up with the homie, if you can't meet up with the shorty that you just met, like, bro, just be real, bro. FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut all costs down. Like, all right, carpool with coworkers or friends. Share gas costs and reduce wear and tear. Don't be afraid. Don't let your pride get in the way from you saving money. That's what I would say. If you can carpool with your coworkers or your friends, I would say do it. But I also would say don't depend on that coworker, because he might oversleep one day and now you're stuck. All right, maintain your vehicle. Regular maintenance improves fuel efficiency and prevents costly repairs. So maintenance your car is definitely important, because you don't want to wait until you see smoke coming out of your hood and it's like having a credit card and you're scared to swipe it because you know you don't spend too much money. You know what I'm saying? All right, drive efficiently, avoid aggressive acceleration and braking, and use cruise control on highways for better gas mileage. Bro, that is so true, bro. I use, and that's a lot of y'all don't have cruise control in your cars. So y'all, I drive like a 2001, Chevy truck. It does not have cruise control, but the ones that have the cruise control, bro, use it, bro, utilize it, bro, turn it on, bro, that thing work, and you're not gonna break the speed limit. Everybody that doesn't use the cruise control breaks the speed limit, and that really is the reason why people have aggressive acceleration and braking. But that's either here or there. All right, compare car insurance rates, shop around for the best deals with your policy for renewal. Explore fuel reward programs and gas saving apps, earn discounts, and find cheapest gas prices in your area. Very true. Sheets. Basically, every gas station has like a little reward card or whatever you want to call it, man. Especially Sheets. They got food as well. I wouldn't recommend eating at Sheets. I don't eat at Sheets. You gotta look at who's preparing your food, bro. You don't just look at the menu and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think when when you eating food, like, this is a gas station. Okay, let me stop. Managing and eliminating debt. This is the last one. Prioritize debt repayment. Tackle high interest rates first using methods like debt snowball or debt avalanche. I never heard of that, but that's something that we should consider if you ever get into these situations. Use debt snowball or debt avalanche. All right. Make more than the minimum payments. Paying extra on the debt reduces total interest paid and helps you get out of debt faster. As soon as you pay that, like I said, man, 16 months. Listen, you'll have $9,000 paid off if you are using your rewards on your credit cards, and if you're smart about with your money, you know what you're doing with your money. I literally got out my situation, and now I only owe like $3,000 left, and I'm proud. Like, wow, okay, now I can pay this $3,000 out, then go to the bank, wait a little minute, then go to the bank, and then get me a loan. You know what I'm saying? A huge loan, like, you know what I'm saying? Not the regular, but I already know when I do it, I'm gonna put all that money back in. And let's say, for example, if I get a $25,000 loan, I'm gonna put back $20,000, and I'm gonna just invest my $5,000 or use it. Just sit on the money. I'm not gonna spend all of it, and if I don't really need it, you know what I'm saying, to spend or whatever, I'm not gonna do it. Some people, man, they take out loans, bro. They really taking out loans. They act like they got all this money, but they really taking out loans, and they smart with their loans. They don't need $75 grand when they can put back. When they can keep. Let's say, for example, you got $100,000, loan from the bank. These people will show all the money, and then they'll go back to the bank and then put back $75,000, keep $25K, and then either invest or do whatever. I'm like, yo, that's smart, bro. Like, just because people showing money, that like, it can be fake money in the middle of the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fall for the bait. You know what I'm saying? And stick to the minimum payments, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I started making minimum payments on my credit cards, and my credit hasn't took a hit. It hasn't went down. I've been on time. You know what I'm saying? So those are things you gotta think about. I actually gotta pay one of my bills today. But anyways, consider debt consolidation if appropriate. Combining multiple debts into a single loan, potentially with a lower interest rate, can make payments more manageable. All right. So with all that being, let me read this important note. Small changes can add up over time. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Now, we have concluded. Hopefully you guys can listen and learn, or you have learned from all my experiences with me making mistakes early on in my life, and then I came back around and got myself together. I'm not telling you anything that I'm not going through. Like, this is real life with me. I don't play around. So when it comes down to it, man, like, save your money, man. Like, I'm telling you, money just doesn't fly around, bro. Like, when you don't have it, you don't have it, and it's a bad feeling, and it humbles you. You know what I'm saying? But when you have it, you don't have to spend it. I don't spend my money. And people say, hey, let's go out to the... I'm like, nope. I'm at the crib, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a game plan. My game plan, once I pull my head out this water, my scuba diver suit on and everything, once I'm out of this water, I'll be able to see Miami. I'll be able to see, Texas and go places. I don't want to really leave the country, but I can do things like that if I want to, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about being smart. It's all about having a budget and taking your pride out of everything. I fixed my microphone situation, my audio issues. I got my new microphone plugged in. My old one was this one. Sorry about the little noise in the back. It probably because it wasn't compatible with the 5.9 or whatever. But I'm able to record my videos, and that's the important part about everything that I'm saying and doing. With all that being said, guys, love you. Thank you guys for watching. We will grow. I know we will grow, and I'm going to continue to push myself to keep making content. Health journey video vlogs. That's the channel. Then we got back to reacting to videos. So we're gonna be doing things a little bit different, man. We're gonna be continuing to grind, hustle. Don't let little views stop you, man. Like, my mental health is completely not worried about nothing else but wisdom. I want wisdom. You can keep all the money in the world, but money don't make you, man. Your decision making, you saving your money can make you. And literally, you can't hide, bro. Like, everybody know, like, we know who up and we know who not. You know what I'm saying? So don't be the loudest in the room, bro. Just be humble, bro. All right? Save your money. Be smart. And I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy Super Rich JL checking out with another banger, man. I love y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's learn financial literacy together, and let's grow. Let's continue to go. All right. Love y'all. We out.